हरि ओम्। वेदान्तेषु यमाहुरेकपुरुषं व्याप्य स्थितं रोदसी यस्मिन्नीश्वर इत्यनन्यविषयः शब्दो यथार्थाक्षरः अन्तर्यश्च मुमुक्षुभिर्नियमित प्राणादिभिर्मृग्यते सस्थाणुस्थिरभक्तियोगसुलभः निःश्रेयसायास्तु वः सस्थाणुस्थिरभक्तियोगसुलभः निःश्रेयसायास्तु वः। हरि ओम. Welcome to Ola Sanskrit Sahitya-rasa the series. So last time we stopped at Malavika is telling her own self, Kim mam ayasayasi hridaya Niravalambat atibhumilanghinah manorathat virama. O heart, stop. Don't entertain the desire which are beyond your capacity. Why are you torturing me like this? Because she feels that Agnimitra is beyond her reach, and how could she obtain him? Because she can't reveal her identity, and Agnimitra, she feels that why he should look even at a maid servant of his queen, right? So he won't have his attention towards me, and how can I reveal my identity and get him? And if I don't get him, then death is the only option for me. So she has come on the last verge of her hopes. She has been losing all hopes, and this is the time, this is the high time that Agnimitra has to come forward, right? But then still he will take some time. But Vidushakaha Rajanam Apekshate. So Vidushaka has been telling the king that she is Utkantita and this and that, so it must be for you. And the king said, no, until and unless I get in clear-cut words that she loves me, I can't take it to be me, right? But now he is feeling, yes, I think I am the object of her paridevita. Autsukya hetum vivrunoshi natvam tatvavabodhaika rasona tarkaha tathapi rambhoru karomi laksham atmanam esham paridevitanam. I feel I am the object of all your lamentations. Sampratam bhavato nissamshayam bhavati esha arpita madana sandesha bakulavalika atra upasthita. Then Raja is little bit apprehensive, as all lovers would be. Apis mare desha asmadabhyarthana. And then Vidushaka in his jovial style, he says, Katham dasya duita tava gurukam sandesham vismarati ahamapi tavanna vismarami. And we stopped here, dasya duita or dasya putri, and this is anadare shashti, and therefore we can't make the samasa out of that. And when there is a samasa dasi putra, though the vigraha is dasyaha putraha, we never use for Vidura dasya putra because it's a slang word. Okay? Pravishya charana hasta Bakulavalika says, Api sukham sakhya. Aho Bakulavalika, Sakhi swagatam te upavisha. Sakhi, Tvamidanim devya yogyataya niyukta tasmad ekam charanam upanaya. You are the right choice made by Dharini. So please put forward one of your feet. Yavat salaktakam sanupuram chakaromi. Let me decorate it and let me put alaktaka, red lac also on it. Atmagatam. Malavika is khoi si hai. She is, in her own thoughts, and therefore she doesn't really listen to what Bakulavalika says. And she says, Atmagatam hridaya alam sukhitataya ayam vibhavaha upastitaha iti. The Charana hasta Bakulavalika. Now these are the alankaras, the nupuras worn by Dharini herself. These are the golden nupuras. Now, oh heart, don't, pant so heavily and breathe so heavily. Alam sukhitataya, don't be, get elated so much that you got this much, honor. So don't be too happy. Kathamidanim atmanam mochayam athava etadeva mama mrithyumandanam bhavishyati. So she is not at all attentive to what Bakulavalika is saying. Then Bakulavalika asks her, Kim vicharayasi? Utsuka khalu asya tapaniya ashokasya kusumodgame devi. Queen Dharini is really very eager, very much interested in the kusumodgama, in the flowering of this tapaniya ashoka, which is her favorite tree. Now the king is joining the dots. He doesn't know why Bakulavalika and Malavika are there, right? And now he is joining the dots. Katham Ashoka dohada nimittoyam arambhaha. Oh, now I get that all this is happening because of fulfilling the dohada of Ashoka. Vidushaka tries to, lighten the atmosphere and the pressure and the tensions. Kim khalu na janasi akarana devi mam antapurane pathyena na sanyojayishyati iti. Will Devi Dharini do something like this without any reason? Akarana? There has to be a reason. That's why she is giving this honor to her maid servant. Then Malavika suddenly, oh, Bakulavalika was saying something to me. Sakhi marshayatavadenam iti padam upaharati. So she puts in front her foot. Then Bakulavalika. See, this is a dialogue between two friends, two intimate friends. How casually they are talking. Genuineness is there, no artificiality at all. Very natural, flowing conversation. Ayi shariram. True friends, you are two bodies, but one soul like that. Ayi shariram. You are verily my body, my own self. Natyena charana samskaram arabhate. So this is the Natya Dharmi. She acts as if she is putting, the red lac on her feet, decorating it, and, fool, patti, sab nikal rahi hai, aisa. Then some mahavar usne lagaya hai charanon par. Raja, charananta niveshitam priyayaha sarasam pashya vayasya ragarekham prathamamiva pallava prasutim haradagdhasya manobhavadrumasya. This is the second example of Mala Dharini, or this is what is that? Mala Bharini or Aupachandasika Vritta. In the third act, third verse was the Aupachandasika Vritta, and now this is the second verse in the same Vritta. He is drawing the attention of Vidushaka to the foot which is decorated and says, Pashya. Priyayaha sarasam ragarekham vayasya pashya. O vayasya, O friend. Pashya, see the ragarekha, the line drawn of color on the foot of my priya. Charana niveshitam. Priyayaha charana niveshitam ragarekham he vayasya pashya. Okay? How does it look? It looks like Utpreksha, as if it is Prathamam iva pallava prasutim haradagdhasya manobhavadrumasya. So this has an allusion to Kamadahana, right? Haradagdhasya manobhavadrumasya. Hara, Shiva, Harena dagdhaha. Kaha dagdhaha harena? Manobhavaha, Manasijaha, Kamaha, Madanaha, Manmathaha. Okay, so many words you collected. Manobhava is another word. So Manobhava. So this is already burnt, and the things which are burnt never get sprouted. Have you ever seen? The things which are burnt, they never get sprouts. The things which are cut, the trees, the creepers, if you cut them, they sprout again. If they are burnt, they are not. But here is, this is, like the Karana doesn't go with the Karya, but still, the Karya happens. What is that Karya? That Manobhava Druma has got Pallava Prasuti. Pallava Prasuti, the leaves are coming out. There is sprout. Okay? The leaves are sprouting out of the burnt tree as if of Madana, which was burnt by Hara long back. That means this Rekha, this Raga Rekha awakens my love for her all the more. Right? So by seeing that, I fall in her love all the more. She is beautiful, no doubt. She is delicate, she is tender, and this type of mandana, this type of abharana makes her all the more beautiful. So, haradagdhasya manobhavadrumasya pallava prasotim iva. So, this raga rekha, and if you have observed the new foliage, the new tender foliage of a tree is at the very outset reddish in color. Then it slowly changes to parrot green and then it changes to dark green, right? And therefore the Pallava Prasuti is red in color. This is the red lac put on her feet, and that red lac reminds me of the Pallava Prasuti, the new tender foliage, Kisalaya. It has got another word in Sanskrit, Kisalaya, okay? That is tender, Nava Prasuti, Nava Pallava. So, Pallava Prasutim Haradagdhasya Manobhavadrumasya. Vidushak also can't resist himself from describing her beauty in his own way. He says, Charananurupaha khalu tatra bhavatyaha adhikaraha upakshiptaha. The queen has assigned Malavika some task which really befits her, behoves her. She is the best person to carry out this mission. So the assignment to the right person for the right task, queen must be appreciated for that. Samyagaha Bhagavan Navakisalaya Ragena Agrapadena Bala Spurita Nakharucha Dvau Hantu Marhatyanena Akusumitamashodam Dohadapekshayava Pranamita Shirasamva Kantamardra Paradham. There are two things here, Dvau. He has stated, Dvau Hantum Arhati Anena Padena. Bala. This Bala is a girl, that means one who is not yet married. Bala is Anuparudha, Aparinita, Mugdha Stri. So she is not Bala means a young girl, but a young marriageable age girl, but not yet married, and therefore inexperienced. Balatva always indicates the inexperience, ananubhuti, okay, ananubhava. So Esha Bala Dvau Hantum Arhati. She deserves to kick two things with her foot. How is her foot? Nava Kisalaya Ragena Agrapadena or Ardrapadena. Kale has given the part as Agrapada. I somehow feel Ardrapada would be a better option. You can think of, so many days I haven't dealt with the Patha Bheda, right? So Agrapada, that is the front of the foot. That is only the fingers. Front of the foot is only the fingers, and Ardrapada because just now the Alaktaka has been put on it, right? And therefore that foot, Ardrapada. Another thing is Purita Nakharucha. Pada has got two Visheshanas. One thing could be the Navakisalaya Raga, that is one, which looks like the color of the new tender foliage, that is red color, okay? And then another adjective is Nava Aspurita Nakharucha. The nails of the foot are emitting some ray of light. That means they are very clean and very transparent, very healthy nails. The healthy nails always emit, like white rays, Banabhatta, if you read Kadambari and all, he would have so many descriptions of the Nakharuch. Okay, always he is entangled into the nakhas of the Ramanis. So, Spurita Nakharucha Dvau Hantum Arhatyanena. So the food which is just recently been, put design on with the red color, and which has very reddish and glow emitting nails. Maybe she has put some nail polish also on that. Okay, so Spurita Nakharucha. So two things she can kick. Arhati Bala Dvau Hantum Anena Padena. And who are the two? What are the two things? Akusumita Ashokam, Akusumitam Ashokam Dohadapekshaya. The Ashoka tree which has the longing, apeksha, which expects the longing to be fulfilled. Why? It is akusumita, because it has not yet put forth blossoms, and it will be blossomed only if his dohada gets fulfilled. So dohada apekshaya akusumitam ashokam sa bala hantum arhati. That is one. And which is the second thing which she would like to, or she deserves to kick? Pranamita shirasam va kantam ardra paradham. Kantam, her own lover, husband, who is Pranamita Shirasam, who has bowed down to her. Why he has to bow down to her? Because he has committed some crime, some mistake, some blunder. What mistake he must have committed? Maybe while in the company of one woman, he is remembering some other woman and talks about her. That is aparadha. See, the kings have many wives. But while in the company of a particular queen, if he is in the company of Dharini, he should not think of Iravati, and he should not talk about Iravati all the more. Right? Oh, Iravati is so beautiful, Iravati has done this, Iravati has done that. That is aparadha. That means bodily he is there, but mentally he is somewhere else. Right? That is one thing. Another thing is, Amaru Shataka and so many, the romantic poems are filled with aparadhi kantas, how they have done the aparadhas. Here his beloved is waiting whole night and he has gone to flirt with somebody else, and early morning he comes. Naturally she won't pay any heed to him. He has done aparadha. Then what he has to do? Mafi mango, pranamita shirasam, bow down his head, lie prostrate at her feet, lay prostrate at her feet and ask for forgiveness. That is pranamita shirasam ardra aparadham kantam. And being gently kicked on the head by a beautiful lady, all the kantas, they love it. I don't know about today's kantas, they would not love such things, but in olden days, at least in the romantic poems, such poems, we have the descriptions of such kantas, such lovers who have made some mistakes and they want to ask forgiveness, and when they bow down, their head low, then the wronged woman, the insulted, that type of beloved has every right to kick him on his head. Kick is not a football again. It's not a football. It's gently kicking. That means not paying any attention to his kshamayachana. Okay? So, dvau hantum arhati anena bala, ekam akusumitam ashokam and anyam kantam ardra aparadham. And why I preferred the reading ardra in the first line, agrapadena or ardrapadena, because ardra comes in the last pada as well, ardra aparadham. So it goes well with that. Ardrapadena ardra aparadham kantam hantum arhati. That is my reading. Of course, you can have different variations and different interpretations. So this is again a typically Amaru Shataka type of a verse. Then Vidushaka says, Praharishyati tatra bhavati tvam aparadham. The occasions would come, once you get married to her, and you will, as your nature is, you will do aparadha hundreds of times, and she will have many more occasions to kick you gently and rebuke you in that manner. Pratigrihitam vachaha siddhidarshinaha brahmanasya. I take it, murdhna pratigrihnami. This I take as a blessing. That means she will get united with me, right? And this is a brahmana vachana, so this is as good as a varadana for him. Tatah pravishati yuktamada iravati cheticha. We have already seen that Iravati and Nipunika, her maid servant, they have made an entry, right? And now they are coming here nearby. This is what the trifocal scene is. Now you can imagine Bakulavalika and Malavika. Malavika is seated on the platform, the stone platform of a Ashoka tree, and Bakulavalika is sitting down on the ground. She is painting her foot. Gulmantarita, Vrikshantaritau avam. So Raja and Vidushaka are hiding themselves behind the grove of some trees and bushes. And here come Iravati and Cheti. Hanje Nipunike Shrunomi Bahushaha Madaha Kila Strijanasya Visheshamandanamiti Api Satyaha Lokavadoyam. It is just we have already seen that she enters in a mada avastha. That means she has had a drink of sura or some sidhu pana, because she wants to enjoy the dola rohana with her priyakara, with her husband, and therefore she has taken that drink to enjoy it all the more. And she just asks, the royal ladies always want to get flattered by their maid servants. This is one such example. Iravati is a younger queen. She is not as mature as Dharini is. And she is perhaps little older than Malavika, so she is also like Bala only, right? Because we don't have any mention of her children. Whereas for Dharini we have Vasumati and Vasulakshmi, Vasumitra and Vasulakshmi, his daughter, two are mentioned. For Iravati, nothing is mentioned. So maybe she is also quite young. And therefore, Shrunomi Bahushaha Madaha Kila Stri Janasya Vishesha Mandanam. It adorns the beautiful ladies. Is it true, Nipunika? That means, Nipunika, this is a straight question, and the answer you will get what you expect, right? So the expected answer is Prathamam Lokavada eva Adya Satyaha Samvruttaha. It was a Lokavada, I only heard it, but now looking at you, O my queen, this looks so beautiful on you, because you look all the more beautiful with Sidhupana. Alam Sneha Bhanitena. Enough of flattery. Kutaha idanim avagatam dolagraham prathamam gato bharta iti. You told me that Bharta has already proceeded to the dolagruha. How did you know that? Nipunika doesn't leave a chance to flatter her. She says, Bhattinya akhanditat pranayat. Because he loves you so much. So very much that I guessed he must have gone before you, because he wants to go there before you come and welcome you. Alam sevaya. She likes all such flattery, but alam sneha bhanitena. Alam sevaya, right? Alam sevaya. Madhyasthatam parigriyabhana. Be neutral and tell me, not on account of my sneha, because you love me. Be neutral and tell me. Then Nipunika says, Vasantopayana lolupena Arya Gautamena kathitam. Arya Gautama is lolupa, is greedy of getting some upayana on the auspices of this Vasantotsava. So, any utsava you celebrate, any program, any performance you do to celebrate any occasion, it is the Brahmana who has to be given upayana, some gift, at least some fruits, at least some modakas, some sweets, right? And he is a glutton by nature. So, Vasantopayana lolupena Arya Gautamena Kathitam. Tvaratam Bhattini. So let us go quickly. Avastha Sadrusham Parikramya. Now she is little intoxicated because of the drink, and Hanje Madena Klamyamanam Mam Aryaputra Darshane Hridayam Tvarayati Charanau Punaha Na Marge Prasarataha. My heart speeds me up, hastens me up that I have to go and meet my husband, but somehow my feet are not following my heart. That means because of intoxication, I can't walk fast and walk properly. Then they come there. Nanu, praptos prapte svaha dolagraham. We have reached dolagraham. Nipunike, na atra aryaputraha drishyate. You said that bharta gataha iti. Na atra aryaputraha drishyate. He is not to be seen here. Bhattini avalokayatu. You look here and there, little bit search for him. Parihasa nimittam kutrapi gudhena bhartra bhavitavyam. He must be hiding somewhere just to make fun, mock at you. Avamapi imam priyangulata parikshiptam ashokashila pattakam pravishavaha. That ashokashila pattaka is a place for everyone to rest. Everyone knows there is in the Pramadavana that Tapaniya Ashoka, and there is a stone platform. So when you are tired of, wandering around, you can just go there, relax, sit, in the wind, you can enjoy the breeze and all. So Shilapattake Pravishavaha. So let us go there to sit on the Shilapattaka. So they are heading towards that Ashoka tree, but we already know that on that Shilapattaka already a pair is there, Bakulavalika and Malavika. So Nipunika Parikramya Vilokyacha. They just turn around little bit, and when they are just approaching Shilapattaka, Ashoka, Avalokayatu Bhattini Chutankuram Vichinvatyoho Avayoho Pipilika Bhidashtam. Nice upama in the prose. So you can, another exercise could be you can cull out the examples of the Gadya where some Alankara is there. So many beautiful sentences Kalidasa, scatters everywhere. So you can just cull out for your own happiness, your own enjoyment. This could be your tribute to Kalidasa tomorrow on the Kalidasa day, right? So just pick out few, at least 4-5 sentences each, wherever there is some sort of upama, some sort of utpreksha, some sort of svabhavukti, or even arthantaranyasa many times. So, Chutankuram vichinvatyoho avayoho pipilika bhidashtam. We are in search of Chutankura, the mango blossom. So, King Agnimitra is likened to mango blossom, which can be enjoyed, right? Relished. But while looking for the mango blossom, see, here we are bitten by the ants, red ants. Pipilika bhihi dashtam. The Pipilika are two, Malavika and Bakulavalika, and Chutankura is Agnimitra. Very nice. Kathamiva, Nipunika is the first to go and make way for Iravati, right? So she sees them first. Then how? I didn't understand. Esha Bakulavalika Ashokapadapachayam Malavikayaha Charana Alankaram Nivarattayati. So she describes, here is Bakulavalika doing the Charana Alankara on this Shilapattaka. Iravati suddenly becomes very apprehensive. Shankam Rupayitva Abhumihi Iyam Malavikaya. This is the royal garden. This is a pleasure garden for the king, the queens. And how can this maid servant come there all of a sudden? I mean, they just can't take it a fancy to go and sit there, This is a pleasure garden for the king and the queen. Abhumihi yam Malavikayaha. Kathamatra tarkayasi. How do you think? Why she should have been here? Tarkayami. The maid servants in the harem, in the Raja Parivara, they have every bit of news. What happened, when, where, who, who, where, why, when, what, everything they know. They love gossiping, right? So Tarkayami, she says, I'm guessing, but she knows it for certain. Tarkayami, Dola Paribhrashtaya, Saruja Charanaya, Dharinya Devya, Ashoka Dohadadhikare, Niyukta Malavika iti. Very clear. Devi Dharini had a fall from the Dola Rohana, and therefore she has assigned this task of Dohada Purana to Malavika. Anyatha Katham Devi Swayam Dharitam Nupura Yugalam Parijanasya Anudnyasyati. How will she even allow her maid servant to wear her own jewelry? So she has herself assigned this task to Malavika. Mahati khalu asya sambhavana. Iravati feels little bit, wronged and sidelined. Dharini could have thought of her, but she didn't. And she thought of her maid servant. Mahati khalu asyaha sambhavana. Very sarcastic. Kim punaha na anvishyate bharta. Nipunika wants to, ask her, are you not going to search for Bharta, King Agnimitra? Hanje name charanam anyataha pravartete. I don't feel like moving from here. Dal mein kuch kala hai. Right? Mano mama kimapi vikarayati. There are some things coming in my mind. It's not that I have come here to enjoy the ride with Agnimitra, but I think something is wrong. Ashankitasya tavadantam gamishyami. I am apprehensive, and the apprehension should be resolved. Antam gamishyami. Malavikam nirvaranya atmagatam. And for the first time, perhaps, she looks intently at Malavika. Nirvaranya nitaram. She looks at her, and like gauging her from all nakashika. And then she says, Sthane khalu kataram me hridayam. My heart is really apprehensive, but it deserves to be apprehensive. In other words, indirectly, she has paid a compliment to Malavika for her beauty. Sthane khalu kataram me hridayam. Even I, being a lady, I admire her, I appreciate her. Then what to talk of my husband, Agnimitra, who is a lover of beauty, who is a Dhira, Lalita type of hero, right? So if I feel so attracted towards her, then he must be. And therefore I don't want to move from here. I have a doubt that somewhere near my husband should be there. Sthane khalu kataram me hridayam. Now Bakulavalika shows her the food. Oh, how I have done this. Api rochate te ayam raga rekha vinyasaha. जब हम मेहंदी निकालते हैं, ये डिज़ाइन आपको पसंद है? जो भी मेहंदी निकाली है, वैसे ही अपि रोचते ते राग रेखा विन्यासः. The lines I have drawn, the design I have made, do you like it? Sakhi, atmanah charanagataha iti lajje enam prashamsitam. It is so beautiful, but because you have put it on my food, I feel shy of describing it and appreciating it. It looks so beautiful, really. But then that would be like appreciating my own food. Oh, how beautiful it looks. It is basically your art, which I want to appreciate. Kena prasadana kalayam abhivinitasi. By whom you are trained in this art? There is Bakulavalika now. She says, Atra khalu bhartuhu shishya asmi. She takes pride in saying, I am the student of King Agnimitra. Bhartuhu khalu shishya asmi. Vidushaka, three scenes are there. So here Bakulavalika and Malavika are speaking. Then Vidushaka tells Agnimitra, Tvaraya tavadenam Guru Dakshinayai. Go ahead and ask Guru Dakshina from Malavika, from Bakulavalika. She is your student, right? So Guru has every right to ask for Guru Dakshina. Go ask Guru Dakshina. Raja doesn't pay any, because this is not the right time. He still has to wait. Say the patience of the king. Dishtya na garvitasi. Malavika says, oh, you are the student of Bharata and still you are not so proud. You should have flaunted yourself, oh, I am the student and he is my teacher. I am skilled in this and that, this art. Dishtya na garvitasi. Bakulavalika says, Upadeshanurupau charanau labdva adya garvita bhavishyami. She is also so clever. These chetis, really, we should learn how to make conversation going ahead, furthering the conversation from chetis. Today I will be really proud because I got a good object to paint, to show my art upon. So long, I did not get, the receptacle was not so good. The adhisthana was not so good. Today, after getting your feet, I am really proud of myself. Atmagatam. Hanta. Siddham me dautyam. Yes, I done it. Siddham me dautyam. Ragam vilokya prakasham. And openly she says, Sakhi ekasyate charanasya avasitaha raga nikshepaha. One foot I have already done. Kevalam mukhamarutaha lambahitavyaha. Only thing is, it has to be blown, Mukhamaruta. Wind from the mouth. Okay? That means you don't have put on the fan. मेहंदी सुखाने के लिए और nail polish लगाते हैं तो ladies, they do it like this. Mukhamarutaha lambahitavyaha. But that is also not necessary because pravatoyam pradeshaha. Pravatam sthanam. This is quite windy. This place is quite windy, breezy. So I need not even blow. Sakhe pashya. Ardra laktamasyaha charanam mukhamarutena vijayitum pratipannaha prathamataraha samprati seva vakashaha me. The king feels within his heart, this is a good opportunity for me to make myself visible to them and serve her. Seva avakashaha me. Here is a nice opportunity for me to serve her by mukhamarutena. Right? Just take her foot in my hand, her gentle feet in my hand, and just blow, gently. Ardra laktakamasyaha charanam. Very simple. Mukhamarutena vijayitum pratipannaha prathamataraha. This is the best, the first and the foremost. Avasaraha seva vakasho me. Arya is very favorite of Kalidasa. Kutaste anushayaha. Why are you regretting? You will get ample opportunities in future. Okay? Chiram bhavata etat kramena anubhavitavyam. Chiram, you will enjoy this for a long time once you get united with her. Then Bakulavalika also says, Sakhi aruna shatapatramiva shobhate te charanaha. This red lac she has put, and therefore the entire foot is looking, as it is, the gentle foot looks very pinkish, healthy, she is Gaura, and therefore the pinkish foot. Now with the red design on that, this looks like a red lotus. Aruna shatapatramiva shobhate te charanaha. Shatapatram, the flower which has hundreds of petals, the big lotus. Okay? Shatapatram. Sakhi aruna shatapatram shobhate te charanaha. Sarvatha bhartuhu anka parivartini bhava. So, you certainly would get an opportunity to recline and repose on the lap of the master, King Agnimitra. Iravati nipunika mukham avekshate. How this duti, this kama duti is driving her towards Agnimitra. Mama iyam ashihi. Raja says, yeah, blessed be you, mama iyam ashihi. Malavika says, Sakhi avachaniyam mantrayase. Why are you speaking something which you should not speak? Mantrayitavyameva maya mantritam. No, I spoke what I should have spoken. Priya khalu aham tava. I am your dear one, and therefore you are saying so. Na kevalam mama. Kasya vanyasya. Who else? Guneshu abhiniveshinaha bhartuhu api. See how slowly and gradually she doesn't make any haste. She is not in a hurry to give the message of King Agnimitra to Malavika. Slowly she gives it. Guneshu abhiniveshinaha bhartuhu api tvam priya. Alikam mantrayase etadeva mai nasti. You are speaking a lie. Just to please me you are saying so, because you know my heart and therefore you are saying so. Satyam tvai nasti bhartuhu krisheshu ishat pandureshu drishyate angeshu. You feel that I am telling you the untruth, then the truth will be spoken by the pale, emaciated limbs of King Agnimitra. In your separation, he is also longing, pining. So if my words are not the truth, then look at him, his pale body limbs, they would speak the truth. Nipunika says Iravati's maid. How she is adding fuel to the fire. Prathama ganitam iva hatashaya uttaram. As if इसको पट्टी पढ़ा के रखी है किसी ने. Prathama ganitam iva. She has been already trained what to speak when. And that's why Bakulavalika is speaking in this manner. Then Bakulavalika says, Anuragaha anuragena parikshitavyaha iti sujana vachanam pramani kuru. Here is that sentence. I gave this last Sunday, but this was out of syllabus, so to say. But thanks to somebody who did it Sujata, who did it rightly. Anuragaha anuragena parikshitavyaha. That love is to be tested by love. Iti sujana vachanam pramani kuru. Kim atmanaha chandena mantre say, why do you chatter at your own sweet will? Still Malavika is not ready to believe in what she says. Nahi nahi bhartuhu khalu etani pranaya mridukani aksharani bimbantaritani. These are not my words, my dear. Bhartuhu eva etani pranaya mridukani aksharani. These are the words of the master. I am still, just his duty, a messenger. The words are of Agnimitra. Okay, so here we stop today, and we'll see next Sunday how King makes an entry, and perhaps next Sunday we'll be able to finish the third act. I have given you too many exercises. Whatever you can do, you have to do. And what I feel is this is not a homework for testing your scholarship or your attention and all. This is for your own joy. If you feel like doing, you do it. Okay, this is for our own joy that we do. Why I am reading Malavikagnimitram? I read it in 1970 when I was a student of Inter Arts in Elphinstone College. Now I am reading it again for you. I relish it, and therefore I read it. If you relish it, you do it. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. See you next Sunday. Hari Om till then.